At this point I've read the prescription, but if the doctor wanted to have a 2 millimeter, 3 millimeter heel raise on one, both, we can either leave it if we have enough room here or add it afterwards, and use a gauge right now to measure this for the thickness the doctor wants. And just to give you an idea, in this case the doctor doesn't want any extra on here, so I'm going to turn this on. And as you can see, the front of the breast of the base is just coming uphill a little bit by half a millimeter. We've already taken down the base to the bottom of the plastic to keep the thickness to a minimum. And now I'm going to go over to the wheel again and finish sanding this down. At this point I could sand it down to the final height that I want it, and then I'm going to buff it down, take some of the rough edges off so we can glue the swing. Ready to be sueded. Again, all hand work. Everything has to be done by hand. Very important to get the edges the contact cement on. Let that down to dry. Do a little fast motion here. Now remember, in this EVA, it was all molded from the heel to the sulcus, just to remind you, so that we can incorporate the original bottom shape of the foot, especially if it's a diabetic. Now this is almost dry, so I'm going to set this down. Lift it up. Pull it right down by the heel base. Start pulling it back, pulling it around. This will just stretch a little bit. Pull it down by the arch. And then we have to work the corners in, try to get all the wrinkles out. Well, I'm glad I got a lucky one for the movie. And again, more hands, more labor, and time. So when the doctors are looking at these things and don't have any knowledge what goes into these, they just keep seeing the brochures. And if we catch it just right, it's still a little tacky in case I want to move it around and get out any wrinkles. we're still going to sand it all around. As you can see, I did a nice job of getting all the wrinkles out. And we're going to be sanding it next. Now, this is the tricky one because this is all soft. And sometimes this is one method. Hold this on the cast because it's a softer material and start working it all around, taking out the wrinkles. Oh, I'm rushing it for the film. Again, I'm going to trim it all around before it dries thoroughly in case I want to have to move a little bit of it. And we did a beautiful job getting the wrinkles out. Now, while that's drying, we're going to set the camera back up and show you how we sand it, cut.